Welcome to FX Street. Head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button to follow us, and you can follow Akash and I on Twitter individually at Akash at Manieko0 and myself at Just Analysis 1. Ripple, Ripple, Ripple. So we just got done doing Ethereum's video. We talked about Bitcoin, and a common theme across the board on my analysis, at least, is that there's been a lot of confirmed bearish breakouts within the Ichimoku system and bearish continuation setups that have patterns like flags and pennants that have been broken, but not a lot of follow through by sellers. Ripple is no exception to this. But what Ripple does have the exception is that the threshold. So over on the daily chart, it's very bearish. It's below all of its support structure within the Ichimoku system. It's below the 2022 volume point of control. Everything screams that it should be moving lower, without even having to draw that bearish pennant on here. It's there. But at the same time, where Ripple is at currently is very, very important, especially as we look at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and going into Monday. The cloud here thins out considerably. And so Kumo twists, that's when span A crosses B, or visually you see it change from red to green or green to red. That's where the cloud is the thinnest. It's where it's the weakest. And you can often find major and minor market moves around those time periods, especially if price is trading near the Kumo twist. And so while the cloud itself and Senko span B that's like the major resistance and support level within the Ichimoku system, it's like when Senko span A and B are close to each other, it's like it negates it as a source of resistance. So what happens if Ripple moves higher over the next 2.5 days, then it's likely to have a very, very, very strong and fast push higher, because the cloud, when it's really thin and it's near a twist and price moves above it, it's like it hits a mushroom in Mario Kart, or like a speed boost in a game. It's kind of, it acts as like an accelerant, or it's like Nas in Fast and Furious movies, which I've only ever seen the first one, and I can't believe they've made like 30 more of them. Why won't that franchise die? That is just ridiculous. How many are.
Family, bro. It's because of the family.
Is that? But Ripple, it is really, really poised for a fairly substantial move higher over the next 3 days, if it can hit there. And if it does, the move to $1 is almost like a foregone conclusion. It's very, very easy to do. As far as downside risks, I don't see a ton. More than likely, it would come down to test that prior 50% fib retracement here at 65 cents. That's as far down as I anticipate it going. But so I can see it going up to $1 from here, $1.05 really, and then limited down to the 65-cent range before we talk about it again on Tuesday. I'll pass it off to you, Akash. I'm not sure what you see.
Thank you, John. I'm kind of seeing something similar to what you are. I am bullish on Ripple. So on a daily time frame, what I see is consolidation taking place again for Ripple, kind of similar to what's happening here. And if you look at the volume, right, the consolidation trend for the volume was declining, and now you're seeing something similar happen for XRP as well, right? Another thing that makes me extremely bullish, apart from this consolidation, is like when it comes to consolidation, right, XRP and SHIB are like the best or the go-to altcoins that you have to study to know how the consolidation ends and the price action that evolves from that consolidation or emerges from the consolidation. Here's a good example, right? SHIB and XRP did the exact similar thing. They consolidated, and the breakout saw roughly a 50% upswing on XRP, and I think 70 or 60% upswing for Shiba, right? And that's what I'm expecting here. Not exactly a 50% upswing, but an explosive move higher. probably to $1, right? And the reason for a move to $1 is mainly because of the liquidity present here, here, and here. So these are the three targets that I'm looking at: 0.85, 0.91, and 1.01. And the reason for my bullishness is because of this bull flag, right? Just a second. Right, so from a daily time frame, as you can see here, the price has been consolidating below this trend line, declining trend line. But when you connect the swing lows of these this consolidation that took place here, kind of forms into a pennant. So if you consider this as a bull flag, then I'm expecting the price to head up to $1, right? And if you only consider this as a pennant, the price, yeah. Jeez. So assuming we get a breakout somewhere around here, it will be a 20% upswing, which kind of puts it at 0.91. Either way, you're looking at anywhere between 20% to a 34% upswing for Ripple. Yeah, that pretty much sums up. The only downside risk that I am concerned about is a breach of the 12-hour demand zone, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to breach it, and we're going to get a daily candlestick close below 0.546. What I'm expecting in an extremely bearish case is for the price to do something like this, and then we wick below this, collect liquidity resting below this equal lows formed here on 22nd Jan and 24th Jan, right? And we move higher. So even if this consolidation results to the downside, I am either going to long at the retest of H12 demand zone, or I'm going to long after we get a dip below 0.546. So suffice to say, I am bullish on XRP, and this is my analysis.
Cool. Thank you, Akash, and thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.